G'day, Ralph here. Welcome to Geoterrics Outdoors Australia. Over the years I've done quite a few backpack reviews. I think I might have mentioned on one or two occasions that I actually think I have a problem, that I bought a few too many. I've got quite the collection, and all the backpacks I've got I use for various purposes. I've got the big travel packs, I've got the backpacking packs, and also a whole lot of smaller day pack or gear packs where I put a lot of gear in. But there's been times when I've gone into the outdoors, gone to the Botanic Gardens, gone to a zoo, popped out on a short walk here and there, where a backpack just isn't quite the right thing to take. Something this big with straps and waist strap, and especially in my current condition, it's just not going to work particularly well. Chafing of the straps, and sometimes it's just too heavy, and this backpack sticking to your back when you're sweating on a hike sometimes doesn't make sense, especially if it's just, like I said, a short walk. So what's the solution for a short walk where you don't want to put a backpack on? So let me show you what I got from Amazon the other day. I bought a couple of Fanny Packs. Now, they'll call Fanny Packs in the US. In Australia we don't call the bum a fanny, we call something else a fanny. These are bum bags in Australia. I won't go into detail. So quite often when I've just gone on a short walk and didn't need to have a backpack and just wanted a bottle of water or two and camera and some other bits and pieces, I've actually used my old bum bag. Sonia's pinched that and she uses it at her work now. But what I'll do, I'll show you these couple that I got from Amazon, and we'll take them through their paces. We'll have a look at the various accessories and their offering, how much they cost, and see what you think. Stick around. All right, so the first one I've got here is the I don't know how to pronounce that. Vicni. It came from Amazon. It's got some straps on it. Let's take them off and see what we can do here. That's good, bud. It's got a couple of accessories here, which we'll come to in a minute. Inside here, wow, belts and stuff. All right, so it's got a main pocket, which is reasonably generous. This is a good little feature here. I love these zips. They look like they're good quality. Have a look at this. The quality of this zip, and I do love their grey and orange combination. It's got a little zip compartment there. Can you see that? No, I'll try to make it that you can see it. Oh, that's DOA. Let's take it all the way to the end. Get rid of that bulge and then open it. So you can put some of your harder to find or easy to lose stuff in there. It's got another little elasticized pouch there. It's got these two little front pockets. They'd be ideal for some energy bars, something like that, possibly for some batteries. The other thing it does have on the side here, it has these great side pockets, which generally that's where I'll be putting my batteries if I can get around there, and we'll have a look at that later. And on the other side it has a fairly generous water bottle. Now we've got some water bottles here we're going to try. It's also got a bit of webbing here that I guess you could put tripod, walking canes. I don't know that I'd like that. I don't think that's going to work particularly well. I think any walking canes or anything you put in there may slap against the back of your legs. But once everything's done up and you've got some content in here, let's just use this stuff here. You can zip it all up, and you can then use these straps and clips and keep it all nice and in place. Presumably, same as the water bottle. Depending on the size, you can then close that off. And these here. Right, so I've got a couple of bottles here. I've got two different sizes. One's a litre by the looks of things, the other one's 800 mils. So getting that in there is fine. It's got enough holding area there, and it's got this little strap, which then doesn't affect the tightness of the strapping around your waist. Let's see if it takes the bigger bottle, the litre bottle. So that one there's a bit of a squeeze, bit of a stretch actually. Let's see if we can get it in there, because you know, like, they don't make water bottles the same size. Oh yeah, there we go, Perseverance. And then there's a 1 litre water bottle. I don't think you get much more in there. You've also got a couple of plastic loops here that you can hang other bits and pieces too. And we've got just a carry strap. Let's see how that goes on. Okay. All right. So reasonably good quality here. This nylon webbing. Oh, so for me, it actually doesn't want to do up. So what I'd need to do is try to find what's holding these. Okay, so they've got a double system here. Not only have they got that, but they've got this little loop here, which is really important for this to not slip. It's a fantastic feature, and I'm glad to see it on here. But it makes adjustment on the fly just that little bit more difficult, and in my case, almost impossible. So let's try this again. Yeah, so that's a good fit. You see that around the back? That hasn't got a lot of weight in it, and I haven't adjusted it fully, but I think that could be okay. Let's have a quick look at the accessories that came with it. We've got this strap here, which can go onto these loops, and you can carry it over your shoulder. Have a look at this. And in this particular case, you'd lengthen this, and what you would do, and I'll do that for you, you'd put over one shoulder and still have it around your back, and that is quite reasonably, it's quite comfortable. The other set of straps, let me show you those, because this is a whole other thing. I'll get these off. Quality of these is pretty good too. Let's call them average to okay. So if we get these off, and I'll unravel this lot here. What this is a bib and brace. So we have a strap here, and this then goes over your shoulders and then connects to the loops on the belt. So all we've got to do is extend that out a little bit and then strap that onto there. So you can then have a strap on either side of this, and that'll just support the weight of a slightly heavier bum bag. But you're probably saying, Ralph, if you're going to go to all the trouble to have a bib and brace, why don't you just use a backpack? And I fully agree if that's what you're saying. You might as well just have a backpack, because this here, and walking along here, doesn't negate much. You've still got a waist belt, you've still got the shoulder strap, so, but hey, they've got these features and they're included. Okay, so I'll take this off now. All right, offering number 2. All right, so what we've got here, we've got the Active brand, and look, we've got some writing on here. 3 AMGO, have a nice day. 3 Amigo, I don't know, Pro, it's a Pro series. Essential gear, so they say. Let's have a look at what the features are here. A very large compartment here. It doesn't have the little zip bag for the more valuable stuff, but you've got another pocket here, and there's a bit of cosmetic stuff there. Okay, so there's only these 2. It has the water bottle holders, but they have the water bottles included. Now, I don't know if you can hear that. That looks like pressed aluminium. So these are around about 400 to 500 millilitres. They've got a reasonably good quality cap with an O-ring. They've got a key ring with an adapter there, so if you don't want to put them into the little holders here, you could dangle them somewhere on the straps or something like that. So there you have it. They fit in there, and they're purpose designed to work with this particular bum bag, and you can put them in. What we now need to do is see if they can actually fit some of the bigger water bottles, and I'm fairly confident that they can. What else have we got here? We've got a little zip compartment here, which is under the lid. which is fairly typical of some high-end backpacks, and the flat stuff, especially if you've got maps or brochures and things like that. So this is fairly decent actually. What we have also is this over the shoulder, same sort of scenario as we had before, but slightly different arrangement. We don't have pockets in the waist belt, which the previous one had. This is a better build quality, by the way. Everything seems to be very, very similar. The zips look to be okay, but the build quality just generally looks a bit better. Let's have a look and see if I can get this on. Yeah, same sort of build quality, but at least I can do this one up where I couldn't do the other one up without actually having to stop. And that's it sitting there. A couple of drink bottles, I'll just get those and have a look. Right, got myself a couple of bottles. That 800 mils fits in there. Let's give the litre a try. So first strap here, and then that goes into the waist strap. So let's do this up. I hope you aren't troubled by the sounds of suburbia, mowers and dogs barking and birds and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, it feels okay. Let's have a look at this strap arrangement here. Right, so this way. So they clip onto here. Okay, and then what you then do is you attach this. So I'll get Will to do that. I will try to put this on. So similar to the other one, I'm going to go to all this trouble. There you go, Will, if you can clip it in with your spare hand. Does it go all the way down?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so what we've got here, same sort of arrangement as the previous one, but what's the point of having a bum bag with shoulder straps? You might as well just use a small backpack. So there you have it. We've had a bit of a look at them. We've gone into some detail and seen some of their features, packed them full of gear, and had a bit of a walk around and tried the various accessories. What do you think? Is a bum bag in Australia or a fanny pack in the US, is it a thing for you? Leave comments. I'd love to hear what you got to say. And as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, leave a comment, and thanks for watching.